This phone has me thinking about life in a whole new way. Why does it have the same chipset as the S21 Ultra? Do you know if you clean a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner? What is this Samsung FE? What does FE stand for? And why people put ketchup on curry gravy? The 10th mystery of the world. Hello folks and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Technicational, and today my name is Peyton Wilmot and tomorrow it'll probably be Peyton Wilmot. Man, this phone have me thinking about life differently. The Galaxy FE Fan Edition. That's what FE stands for. I just actually found out that. Yeah, this phone is a mystery to me, and if it's confusing me and making me think about life so differently, I can just imagine the people who walk into the store and see this beside the S21 and S22 and you are confused. Yeah. What is this phone? Who is this phone for? Why does it have a price tag so high? And is it good? Is it better than the S21 line? Why it came out 1 year after the S21? Why is it purple? Well, we're going to find out all of that today, so let's get started. Okay, so here we have the S21 FE 5G. This is the phone. It's pretty light, feel nice. This is the box. We really need to go in the box? All right, you know what? Fine. We're going to go in the box. And we're going to hope we find more than just a charging cable. Okay, I am not keeping my hopes up, but here we go. So inside the box, roll the drums please. It's a SIM ejection tool. And in this pouch, you will find the booklets, let me guess, a cable. So yeah, no charger with the FE. Bummer, but that's how life is these days. It's good that it's white. I haven't seen a white charging cable for a Samsung phone. Huh. Scrolling. Yeah, nice and smooth. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the S21 FE 5G. This phone is, boy, may I tell you, it's a mystery. Okay, so you have a flat display, but the elephant in the room is that it has a plastic back. It's, I don't know how I feel about it, but the good thing is it's plastic, not glass, so it can take a little drop here and a nick here without cracking. You have metal frames going all around the phone, and at the bottom of the phone you have a USB Type-C charging port, you have the SIM card tray, mic, and over here you have the loudspeaker. Now if you turn the phone to the top, you have a noise cancelling mic, and to the side you have your power button and your volume up and down. They feel really nice, clicky, and responsive. Yeah. Okay, so turning over the back of the phone, you will find a flash and the camera module that is also plastic. It houses a 12 megapixel wide, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens. I'm not looking forward to how zoom photos look with a 8 megapixel. Anyhow, at the front of the phone, you'll find a 32 megapixel selfie camera. Wow, that is pretty nice. You also get a 6.4 inch Super AMOLED display that can go right up to 120 Hertz. You have an in-screen fingerprint scanner, and you just have, yes, let's talk about specs more. And as you can see, this thing is running the same exact chipset as the S21 line, even the S21 Ultra. It's just short of RAM. Okay, so moving on. There's a small problem that I don't know if I'm the idiot, but yeah, it's with the SIM card tray and the microphone beside it. Now, as I said, I don't know if I'm the idiot, but the first time trying to actually eject the SIM card tray, I mistakenly placed it in the wrong hole. Hold on there. Leave no there. Alright, I can't say that. Yeah, I actually accidentally placed it in the microphone hole and not the SIM card eject hole. So I was there pushing and pushing and pushing and nothing come out. You know, that kind of sound wrong. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, I know this is going to be a problem for most people. This is actually the new design for most of the phones for Samsung. So I hope they actually place some labels on them or make the hole bigger or something, but the two of them look the same exact way, and it's very easy to push your thing in at the wrong hole. So yeah, so that problem, I don't know if it's just me and the holes getting mixed up, but there's one other thing I want to point out. The bezels on this phone are very thin, and it just hit me. Where is the earpiece on this? It is so thin that I cannot even find where the earpiece, the sound when I make calls, where it come from. Okay, let's talk about performance. So I have this Exynos 2100 version right in front of me, and if you know your tech and know your specs, you'll know that that is the same exact processor that's in the S21 Ultra, but now it's in this phone. The difference is the S21 Ultra has a Quad HD display and this has a 1080p display, so it has no problem whatsoever running this phone properly. And I mean, it flies through everything, multitasking, switching between apps. This phone has no issues when it comes to performance and gaming. It runs everything. Say hello to my little friend. I'm not gonna play that game there again. Nope. Them brother there seem for the on steroids. Anyhow, let's talk about camera quality. So the S21 FE 5G has a triple camera setup, which is a 12 megapixel ultra wide, a 12 megapixel wide, and an 8 megapixel telephoto. Now, these are numbers, right? So how do the video and photos look from this phone? Well, here you have it. Wow. 12 megapixel photos. But boy, the photos them for this phone look really good. I wonder if they mistakenly make them number the low. But anyway, the photos, the videos, everything from the rear camera is pretty sweet. But where it shines the most is the selfie camera, which is 32 megapixel. Yeah, at 32 megapixel, the front camera takes photos and videos just as good as the rear camera. You can't really tell the difference. A matter of fact, I prefer to use the front camera for vlogging on this phone because it's so easy to hold, small in the hand, and the video quality is excellent. Okay, let's talk about battery life. Now, this phone, I have to admit, it surprised me. It gave me more than a full day of heavy use. I mean, you rarely can say that about a phone that is not like the Ultra model for Samsung. And this gave me, without no problem, a full day of heavy use, gaming, Twitter, WhatsApp. I'm up on the phone 24/7. And no problem. I will reach home with at least 10% battery. So we're at the final part of the video where I give you my final thoughts. Thank you for sticking around till the end and reviewing this very confusing phone ketchup curry mixture. Anyhow, this phone, how can I say this? All right, there are certain things about this phone that I really do like. It feels good in the hand. Vlogging with the selfie camera is amazing. Video qualities, photos, everything about this phone is good. There's not much bad to say about the S21 FE 5G, except for two things. One, it does get warm when you are running a lot of things on it. I don't know if it's me overusing it or me pushing it too far, but it did get a bit warm. Yeah. The second problem is the price tag. And why it's a problem? Yes, it's an amazing phone, but it has the same exact internals as the S21 that came out 1 year before it. So you could buy a S21 for much cheaper because they are 1 year old, discounted, and the S22s are out. So why buy this if you could buy that? The only reason I can think of is that this has a better selfie camera to do your vlogging. And if that's important to you, then this is definitely the phone for you. Anyhow, guys, if you're interested in this phone and you want to compare it for yourself with the S21, you can check it out at the Samsung Experience store in Tropical Plaza. They have this, they have the S21 Ultra, they have the flips, they have accessories, they have everything you need for your Samsung device. So until next time, remember to tell your friends, drop a like if you like the video, and subscribe if you're not, and keep safe. And until then, peace.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when the sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.